Hello, hello, hello. There's like nobody here, and that's okay. I did not announce this live chat. It is just easier for me to record a live video because I don't have to edit it, I don't have to upload it because there was a lot of confusion last night, and I've gotten some messages on Skype about the membership. So basically, in every one of my videos now, or at least the ones I've seen, anyways, there is a join button. So I literally clicked on my recent video, which is that's me. The Ipiritimo class is a membership launch, and you literally there's a join button right underneath there. So like Shamanic Arawak Priestess, the subscriber count right underneath that is a blue thing that says join. So you would click on that, and right there there's an intro video that explains the memberships to you guys, and you can join. There's different rates. So there's three different levels to the membership. There is the hello, how are you? There's the witchling level, which is the first tier. And that one is you get like photos, status updates. Okay. I reply to your comments, so you get priority responses to your comments and membership shout outs. Okay. So that's the first tier. Okay. Also, with that tier, with the community post and things like that, um, I'm also doing for all my members at all levels. I'm doing the one daily card pull. So basically, I posted today a daily message, a channeled message, a spirit message for the day. So you guys can take a look at that for any one of my members. It's posted on there. The next level is and you also get your badges. The second level is the intermediate witch, and that one is you get early access to my videos. Okay, so you'll be able to watch them before I post them on my channel. You also get all the other perks, which is your badges, your photo and status updates, your daily card pull for the day. I reply to your comments and things like that, and you get your member shout outs. But on top of that, you also get early access to videos. You also get exclusive only members videos, which would include book reviews, an intimate look at my practice, never talked about topics of the ATRs because I practice closed traditions. So the book reviews that I'm doing are about closed traditions. If you ever wanted to find reliable books on Santeria, Ifa, Haitian voodoo, New Orleans voodoo, folk magic, things like that, because it's going to be within a closed group, I'm not going to have the authors come after me. I'm not going to have the hate groups come after me. It'll be a very honest review of if this information, this book, is it accurate? Is it a reliable resource? So that way you guys can get started on your path. I just downloaded my first book review for the intermediate and which level. You get access to those videos and things of that nature. And then the last tier, the highest tier, is which, and that one includes all the other things. It includes the badges, the priority to reply to comments, member shout outs, daily card pull. You get your book reviews or whatever content I'm creating for the members, because I'm going to also have a tarot series in the intermediate level and which level, which is basically I'm going to go through all 78 cards, talk about symbologies, meaning. So any of you guys that are interested in learning about tarot and all that things, I'm going to actually have a series that is available to my members where you guys will be able to pretty much study with me tarot and things like that. So that will help you with your readings and things of that nature. And there's going to be other series, self-help series are going to be available through the intermediate um, level as well. I believe in self-help, so a lot of independent study self-help and other topics and things like that. The witch level, which is the highest level, has all those two features that I mentioned, from the witchlings to the intermediate witch. On top of that, you're going to get a monthly and bi-weekly monthly energetic reading, which is your spiritual checkup, channel messages from spirit that helps you to manifest and create the lives that you want. So it's basically like spiritual guidance in a video. And you guys are going to receive that. I already downloaded for the month of January because we just started the memberships. And then the third group also gets to be part of a closed group which is going to be through my Skype. I'm going to create a chat group there, and we're going to meet on a monthly basis where we're going to have Q&A sessions for just those people, and we get to pick a ritual that we want to perform. So as a group, so you guys get to live see me petition the spirits on your behalf. You get to, petition the spirits, and I'll put you on my community altar that I specifically created. And you guys can also ask me questions about things you're trying to manifest and things like that. So very good for people that are just trying to get into their paths and wanting that one-on-one interaction and being able to discuss certain things within a closed group. So that is the third level. So that is the membership. Those are the memberships at 3 different price points. And that's all I wanted to say. Thank you to the 9 people that are watching the live stream. So basically, I'm going to make sure that I hit the replay so you guys, whoever missed this video, could watch the video. But I posted the daily messages, I posted my first book review, and I posted my energetic reading for the last week of January because we just started the memberships. Also want to thank everybody who bought my last classes last night for the mediumship / espiritimo classes, the 3-week course that I'm doing in March. They sold out. Thank you so much. I was delighted. They sold out within 17 minutes. I'm going to be selling another set of classes February 14th of 2022, and that's going to be my Conjure Hoodoo 7-week course. So I'm very, very, very happy. Hi, my fair yoga. So yeah, this video, basically you could watch it back. It's basically going to explain the 3 different levels of the memberships, because a lot of people are confused. So it's not like Patreon where you go on a link. You literally are going to see the join button, the join feature. Right when you go on my videos, you click on that blue join, and it's going to show you the 3 different price points. So at the second and third levels is when you guys get access to videos and things. At the first level, you get access to community posts. Like I explained the whole thing. So yeah, so hopefully, so thank you to all the people that have joined already. I'm going to be doing a shout out to them on my next actual video, and things like that, because I feel like, if you're supporting my content, if you're buying my classes, like, you deserve for me to say thank you. And I so appreciate every single person. So yeah, so this video is going to explain what the membership entails. But you can literally look it up too. If you go on my channel, like literally click on the join button, it'll go through what the things are. But yeah, but I also kind of elaborated a little bit more on here, because that way you know what you're getting. So at the beginning level, you're not going to get the videos, you're going to get other stuff. But at the second and third level, and of course, if you're the third level, you're going to get other stuff besides that, because you got to make it worth it for the people. So, but yeah, so basically that's how that works. And so I'm really, really excited. I just did like a video reading for one of the groups, and I just did like a daily draw, and I'm just like very high vibrational because I've been doing readings all morning. So I'm in that kind of like third eye chakras, just like vibrating. So, but yeah. Hi, Fonzie. Hi, my fair yoga. Ashe to you too. I love you. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the likes as well. But all right, guys. So I'm going to be doing, let me see. I'm going to announce it on here too. Yes, not this day. What are you? Monday. Okay, so I was going to go live on Valentine's Day, but some people like that's romantic for them. So if you guys are up to it, I would love to do a live stream on February 13 instead. So I might change the selling of my classes to February 13, but I'm also going to stay on Sunday. That's a Sunday, because I just want to chat with you guys. Okay. I just want to like chat with you guys, chit chat, do the things. So, but I'm like really excited about the mediumship classes, because I want to see like what I mentor you on how to like, connect with the spirits and stuff. I'm really interested to see, like, I'm going to be your guinea pig. So are the other students. I want to see what you guys are going to channel. Like, what tea are you going to release to the other students in the class? Okay. Because, the spirits be talking a lot. So, I cannot wait. Yes, I cannot wait. Okay. because I've been in rituals and stuff where people literally, I might just stay on the live stream. Like, y'all could just watch the first 5 minutes of the video. I feel like chatting right now. Like, my friends, my peoples is here. Hey, Lisa Isabel, welcome. So, Lisa, because you're a member, I just posted a daily draw today that you can have access to. You have a weekly reading, and you also have a book review to look at. So there's like 2 new videos and community posts. So there's a bunch of stuff. Okay. And I'm also going to be starting a tarot series. Hey, Miss Lotus Wisdom. I just posted videos for members. So you guys have some readings, some book reviews to look at, some community posts. Y'all going to be busy. Okay. And I'm going to start a tarot series. So any of you guys who are like, oh my God, I cannot read tarot for ish, and I'm trying the books and it's just not doing what I need to do. Guys, I'm gonna go out of the camera for a second, and I'm having allergies. I'm gonna be right back. Do not lag off. I'm coming. Anybody got time for that? Okay. Okay, had to wash my hands because my nose was getting runny. I'm not gonna be sitting here with boogers and snot on Skype. So I'm Skype on live stream. Yes. Yeah. So what I'm planning to do for the members, as far as exclusive content. So if you're at the second and third level, you'll have access to these videos. I'm gonna go through. Oh, what's gonna go on sale on February 13th is my hoodoo class. This class is being retired. I've been doing it for 2 years straight. I've had so many people go through that class and have their own channels, make their own businesses, later on get initiated, like all the goods. Okay. They're doing their thing. So this is like, if you're really interested in conjure, working with Orishas, working with the Loas, learning how to do it from a non-initiate perspective, learning the foundational knowledge, all the good stuff. It's a 7-week course, and that one's going to be sold on February 13th. And I'm going to be going live on Sunday and sticking around because it's Sunday, like just chit chatting and hanging out and stuff like that. But basically for the members too, I'm going to create a tarot series on top of my controversial topics and all that stuff. And I'm going to go through all 78 cards because I feel like a lot of people, like, they get really bored with books, but like videos seem to be more interactive and interesting. So I'm going to go through all 78 cards, not in one video, like in different videos. Like, we're going to go deep into it. And of course, everybody knows we're going to do the Rider-Waite-Smith. I feel like if you could read that deck, you could read any other deck. So basically we're going to go over all the symbology, okay? The color correspondences, numerology, the different symbols, okay? La, 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 la. Like, it's going to be very intricate. So we're going to go through all 78 cards and all the things. So it's really nice because you'll have 78 videos of in-depth study of the tarot. So you have like a little virtual book. And so that's going to be part of the memberships only as well. So we're going to go through this deck. Like, there's so much symbology in this deck, and I don't see enough content about it. Like, everything means something in these cards. So I cannot wait to like do that. Okay. I can't wait to go through all of that. And, feel free to comment on the membership only videos and all that good stuff, because that's what it's for, the interaction. So cannot wait. You can also do like spells with tarot. So like, we're gonna have a lot of tarot content too. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for that. Yes, allergies bother me so much. It's like disgusting. Not gonna lie, my cards are such snoopers. They always calling everyone out. Exactly. The cards be rude as hell. Like, y'all rude. Okay, so Paisley Simmons. So where you find the link for the membership, there isn't really a link. It's all right. Let me show you. Like, I'm gonna go on my own channel. It's like weird. I'm going to my own channel. Weirdo. Okay, so let me see. Let's go to my last Botanica video. Oh, there's a commercial. Nobody cares. Let me mute it. Let the commercial play. Oh yeah, the membership videos have no commercials. Okay, because they're already paying for a membership, so I'm not gonna do all that. But I only have commercials on YouTube because girl gotta eat. Okay, so in my videos, right? There goes me. Ew. There's like it says Botanica Hall, Hoodoo, Voodoo, whatever, and it has the like, the dislikes, whatever, and then it has like my face on it, and it says Shamanic Arawak Priestess, subscriber count. Right underneath that, there's a blue word, like in blue letters. It says join. You click on that, right? And it's going to play the intro video to tell you like what's going on, blah blah blah, and all the tiers are explained there, like what am I doing, like what kind of things you get, the different price points, blah 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 blah. So that join button is going to take you right into the membership. So that's how you would do it. Hopefully that makes sense. So it's literally just click on that blue join button and it'll take you right onto the um, membership page, and then you get to read like which level you want to do and stuff like that. So hopefully that answered your question. If Paisley's still in there. And Nina Marie, yes, that's where you find the link. You literally just, in every one of my videos, because I put it where it's available, you just click on that where it says Shamanic Arawak Pieces, like the title of my channel, my little face with the red wig. I need to do a new picture because I don't wear the red wig anymore. Like people are like, you don't have red hair. I'm like, it's a wig and I liked it and it was a vibe. Okay. It was a vibe. And you just click on the blue button and it'll take you right onto like my features and stuff like that, and then you get to, whatever you want to donate, and you'll have your different features there. So I'll go through all of that. And if you replay like the first 5 minutes of the videos, I actually go into more details of what those features involve. I might just make an only like members actual video, maybe, I don't know, but I just wanted to go live. I'm done for my readings for the daytime today because I have like an appointment today, a doctor's appointment. So I can't be doing no readings at 1 o'clock when I got to be somewhere at 1 o'clock. So I figured I'll just come here and chit chat, just to chit chat. So, all right, honey, no problem. That's probably true. Maybe, yeah, I don't know because I went on it from my phone, Nina, and there's a join button because this was what I was showing you guys on my cell phone, and the join button was there. So it just says the word join. That's all it says, and you just click on it, and it takes you to the membership page. So it's not a blue button. It's just the word join, and you just click on the word join. Okay, no problem. YouTube is YouTube. YouTube crashed today too. It literally crashed earlier because I was trying to check, like, I'm trying to respond to everybody's comments. So I was in the process of doing that, and then it like erased everything. Then everything came back. So I think YouTube itself is having issues. But yeah, let me know if that's still an issue later on, and I'll contact YouTube and see what's going on with that. But that's weird. Will there be a class about how to connect with spirits in our court? All my classes involve that information. So the hoodoo class is a class that's going to cover everything: how to connect, how to create altars, how to do candle spells, how to have a relationship, all the things. So all my classes cover basic stuff. Thank you, Maria. It's next to the subscriber button. There you go. Maria got it. Woo. Do, 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 do. There you go. Maria's my helper. Maria's my helper. I'm about to make lunch in a little bit. So I'll make some soup or something. But I'm not gonna lie, like I'm back to like eating healthier again. But the holidays were the holidays. I went astray for a while. I went crazy with it. I went crazy with it. Oh my goodness, because food be so good. Food be so good. I can't even help it. So it's too much. Exactly. I'm like, ooh, I got on the scale. I was like, what you doing? You like squeezing into your jeans, girl. You're not trying to outgrow these jeans. Stop it. She said, you know what I got for Christmas, fat? Oh my goodness. You did good, Miss Lotus. Yeah, that's what happened. The holidays came and I stopped logging my food. So I was like, oh, it's just one this. Oh, it's just one that. And then I said, no, we're going to get back to logging on it. Stop being annoying. Get it together. Yes, food is very tasty, very good. I had some nice oatmeal this morning, though. It was good. So I love me some instant oatmeal. I don't care what anybody says. I grew up on the Quaker instant oatmeal. I had me the banana oatmeal. Like, it tastes good with some coffee and some whole wheat bread. It was good. It was a vibe. Food is very tasty. So what I do is, like, I'll just buy like the 100 calorie snacks because I like junk food. So I could still have the junk food, but at a more moderate rate, because I can't just be like vegetables and fruits. Like, that's not gonna happen. Oh, I love me some peaches and cream. Yes, I love me some peaches and cream. Like, I love me some peaches and cream. Like, that is the vibe. That is the yum. Yes, yeah. The strawberry's like okay. Like, the strawberry is okay. You know what I mean? Like, the strawberry's all right. But yeah, I hi Rachel Brown. Hello, member. So yeah, it's like this spiritual slump though, like I was talking about last night, like it beat the crap out of me, honestly. Like, I got slapped around. I got slapped around. Like, it beat my butt because I've been in this life since before my son was born. My son's going to be 16. I've been in this life for it's going to be 17 years, okay? Believe it or not, like, I've been self-employed. Ooh, I'm going to look it up right now. Let me look it up right now. Let's see. I'm on my own channel here. Come on, you can do it, girl. Okay, let's see. On about. All right, I've been on YouTube since 2017, like on this channel. So 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. It's going to be my 5-year anniversary this May that I went into business for myself. But outside of that, I worked years and years and years on a psychic hotline, right? So it's going to be 9 years next month that I've been self employed. 5 years on my own, 9 years altogether. I've been really professional for you people. So it's exciting. Like, I'm in a good phase, but altogether practicing spirituality 17 years, because I did a lot of years without even reading other people for profit or whatever, because I feel like you have to have experience and know what the hell you're doing before you go professional. Like, that's just being respectful. So it's been 17 years since I got into my path, right? And hi, Quan Wolf. And let me tell you, I got cocky. I wasn't refreshing my prayers. I wasn't refreshing my words. I was slacking. I was giving bare minimums. And the spirits, like, they allowed things to happen. Okay. And that was the learning lesson there. It's like, let me tell you something. Okay. I don't care how long you've been into spirituality. Okay. The spirits will humble your ass down. So I had to go through it. I disappeared from YouTube for like a month. I was sick, like a lot of stuff going on, and I had to get right with my spirit. So, like, it's just a learning lesson. Like, I pulled the card today, was about gratitude, and it made me kind of think of that. Like, you have to show gratitude to your spirits, and never, just like people, never make them feel taken for granted, because they could just literally take their protection off you. So don't think you're too big for your britches. So, so I had to, like, kind of, you know, appease them and get back into practice of things and all of that. But I'm, like, in a really good place now. But it was a very humbling lesson. So that's my advice to everybody. No matter what spiritual your level you're in, like, never, never, ever, ever, ever forget that spirits can humble you in 2 seconds. That's all I gotta say. It could be that. It could be planetary. I agree. It can also be just the energy. We have to remember too, the veil has never been thinner. The reason why so many people are being awakened is because, like, if we talk about like mediumship and things like that, that's done through the dead, right? So many people have died from just regular things, but also, like, with the pandemic, like, we've had a lot of COVID-19 deaths and deaths relating to that. Because of the lockdowns and the way things are these last 2 years, like, there's more suicide rates, there's more people going into mental health crises because you can't get the same services you got 2 years ago. There isn't a lot of people coming to your home. There's all these things. So I think it's also like environmental, the planet itself, Politics is a mess. It's been a mess. The last 5 years in politics have been a shit show. Like, it's just everything. It's everything. And so the veil is very thin. So good and evil energies are getting in. A lot of people haven't made peace with their death. One of the main things about mediumship and espiritismo, one of the foundations about it is all about healing the people that died. Not everybody who dies has a happy death. There are people that are literally earthbound who are suffering. You have practitioners that use people that are in agony and suffering to do malicious things to other people. So there are people that enslave dead spirits. There are people that are harm, that bind. So as a medium, as an espiritista, it's our job to free those spirits. It's our job to give messages to loved ones that maybe they want to have that closure. We help to elevate our own ancestors, our own family members, and things of that nature. That is the core of what mediumship is supposed to be about. It's supposed to be to help people from the other side, and things of that nature, to elevate them. So this is why so many people are being called. There's so many like energies, people that are earthbound, people that are just like traumatized because the way they died and all of that. They're not accepting of that death. They haven't transitioned. They haven't gone into the white light. So I think all of that, anybody who's tapping into spirituality, the heaviness of the veil being so thin is like weighing the light workers and the people, like it's just weighing us down. So it's a very intense energy, it's very intense. So I've been feeling that it is. And I think that if you are someone who practices spirituality, like it's really important, like protection work and preventive work, not allowing that energy to go into your home. So even something as simple as a welcome mat in your house, when somebody comes in, like I have that prepared now. I have my little sigils and little things going on there that no one sees it because it's underneath the welcome mat, and that's protection. My prayers on my door that I'm covering with like a picture or something, but there's like actual like things being spoken, you know what I mean? And the floor washes and all the things I've been doing, like I've been working a lot heavily right now with La Madama and her floor washes, and I had to do like a whole spiritual unhexing of my house because the energy is heavy. And a lot of people that work the darker stuff that just are out there to harm people are literally having fun with that. So as spiritual people, we have to always understand too that we are spiritually attacked every day by the spirits themselves and by malicious people. So we always have to be on alert. And I think that's what drags us down when we go to the altar. Like, I don't want to. Sometimes that's somebody working on you too. Hey, Star Levux. Yes. Yes, up your protection, lovely. Up your protection. One of the simplest. I don't care what path. I'm gonna give you a little tip here on live stream. White candles are accessible to almost anybody. So you go to your $1.25 store, because I don't call it the Dollar Tree anymore. It's the $1.25 up and up store. Don't play yourself. You're not the Dollar Tree no more. You can go to your local $1.25 store, okay, and buy one of those novena candles, those white plain novena candles. Literally take a marker, okay, and you could either do divination for yourself, if that's what you do, whatever, however you, if you read for yourself or you go to your practitioner or whatever, or you can get a reading from somebody you trust, right? And you can ask them, what are the blocks, what are the blockages that I have, like why am I feeling so heavy? So you do that. You're going to write down the stuff they say, right? And you're going to take, like, as if it's a paper, the white candle, you're going to write all those things. What are the fears that are hindering you from getting the things that you want? What is holding you back from like living your best life? And you burn that candle down. Okay. And as you burn that candle down, you ask your guides, whoever your guides are, as this candle burns through every one of those obstacles that I'm facing, I ask that you burn away those obstacles, remove it, open the doors, open the roads, help me, guide me. You can, pray from the heart. It works like that. I do that all the time. And then I remove my own blockages, because before you manifest something, if you are having blockages, if you are under spiritual attack, if you are hindered, you cannot manifest anything if you yourself are in a low vibration. So a lot of times you need to cleanse yourself and then try to do the other stuff. Hi, Anna. Yes, because like I was saying, it has to do a lot with like the environment and the things that we are around and stuff like that. So I was talking about, I have the replay on this so you can watch it back later, but people were asking me why things feel so heavy. And I actually feel like it's related to all the deaths we have from COVID, suicide, depression. You have a lot of intranquil spirits in the environment. And I feel like as we're trying to evolve spiritually, it's actually attaching itself to us. So even a white candle and burning things away is a really good exercise. Like I'm going to tell you a personal story. I'm going to tell you a personal story. So when I went through my spiritual slump, okay, it was horrible. I literally was like, I think the spirit, I wasn't going to be a hypocrite about it. Like, I stopped doing readings. I was like, I feel abandoned right now. Like, I'm crying my tears up in here. Like, I had COVID. I am double vaccinated. Had COVID so bad for like those first 3 days, 104 fever, like a cold. So I thought I was going to die. Okay. I was like, what's going on? And then there was like other personal things I'm not going to get into that was going on in my life. And it was like, you ever heard that saying, when it rains it pours? Like everything that could go wrong was going wrong. So I literally just stopped doing readings for like 2 weeks. I never do that. I didn't even announce it. I completely stopped making YouTube videos. I was like, something is going on. And La Madama came to me in a dream and she's like, this is the protection work you need to do. I think sometimes we think that we have to be fancy with magic and all that, and you really don't. And I did that candle thing that, like, what were my fears? I wrote them out in the candle. I burned them and threw her, burned them away. But I also did like another candle next to it. It was like a fast luck candle. I filled it up with like holy water and I burned the fast luck candle next to the candle that I was like sending all that negativity out. And I just took like scissors. I opened them like to the sign of a cross, like between the white candle and the fast luck candle, right between that, you know? And then I had like the fast luck candle, like a bowl. Hello, my fair yoga. Thank you for joining as a member. Um, so basically, I it was like a glass vessel and then I filled it up with water and I put like the fast luck candle there just to, like, holy water is a cleanser, right? It's a cleanser, it's a rebirth. And it worked. And it was the simplest spell. It was no hoopla. It wasn't done on Saturn's day and the planet and this hour of the day and this and that. Like, magic, and this is something that when I teach my students, could be very simple. It's not about the effing candles. It's not about the oil. It's not about none of that shit. It's about the power of the ancestors and the power of us. Because we have to remember, especially if we're talking about religions of the diaspora, our enslaved ancestors did the most simplest spells, but a lot of them were able to buy their own freedom. They were able to free their own family. A lot of the ATRs, like Haitian voodoo, led to a lot of slave revolts. It helped to free our people. Indigenous practices helped to free indigenous people and not to be oppressed magically. Harriet Tubman practiced conjure. That's why she never got captured. She was literally the Black Moses. She freed thousands of people, and never got captured for that. Think about that, because she used to foresee things and the spirits guided her to the ways that she needed to go. So our ancestors, we standing in power. We don't need all this fancy shit. I think we get so caught up in the fancy shit, we forget that the magic lies in the ancestors. We are standing on the shoulders of our Loas, our Orishas, of abolitionists, and powerful people in history. Powerful people in history. So we don't need to be fancy. If you do it with a good and clean heart and with good intentions, you can manifest anything. And I believe that, because literally I was in a spiritual slump for a month, financially too. I'm not going to say her lie to you. And the spirits just blessed me. When I started putting that faith and I remembered who I am, where my ancestors come from, I was good. So I'm just like, y'all can do it. And that's why I mentor people, because you can do it. The power lies within you. The power lies within you. There is power in the ancestors. There, you just have to learn how to tap into it, if that makes sense. Exactly. A lot of people died. And then when people die, like sometimes we spiritually attach to them and we won't let them go. There's actual family members that stay on earth because people don't want to let them go. People don't want to let them pass on to the other side. So we end up unintentionally attaching us and keeping that energy like hindered and trapped. And that's not good. Yes, intent is everything. And not just intent, but to understand our ancestors. Shango was a human being. He wasn't, this is why I have an issue. I'm sorry, you might not like me. I hate when we say that they're god and goddesses, because they're not. Shango was a powerful king in Africa and the kingdom of oil. He was a real human person. He was one of the richest king, one of the sexiest king, got any woman he wanted to, was a powerful witch in his own right, because witchcraft did come from Africa too. There are African and black witches too. Witchcraft is not just European. And even though that's like mostly the only face you see, witchcraft is all over. It's a universal practice. And when Shango died, his followers loved him so much, they made him into a deity. They made him into an Orisha. Okay. Loas, a lot of them were living people. You have saints, folk saints, like El Negro Felipe. El Negro Felipe was a human person. He was an abolitionist. You have San Francisca. She was an abolitionist of Afro-Venezuelan descent. She was an enslaved woman that with her husband helped to free a lot of black people, okay, of the diaspora, built Pelenques, a healer. Saint Martin de Porres was a real black person, a freed black man who was born of an enslaved woman who actually had magical waters that healed people, that they have no knowledge of how that happened, is why he is a recognized saint. So we have spiritual beings within our own culture. Representation and spirituality is important. We need to show that spirits come in all different shapes, color, sizes, sexual orientation. We need to learn our history, because if we learn our history, then we can move forward as a people. That's what I feel. I feel a lot of the stuff that's happening is because we're so detached from it. So we have to remember what kind of people we came from. I'm sorry, I am an ordained minister, so like I have like a whole preaching thing that I do. I don't mean to be like that, but I'm very passionate about spirituality, so don't mind me. Thank you, my fair yoga. That video though, I had to take some comments out of one of my videos about that, because the hate oration that I got from YouTube witches and spiritualist people, like trying to hex me when I made that video, like I'm gonna curse you, I'm gonna kill you. I'm like, okay, we're gonna take the comments out because y'all mad, and I don't know why y'all mad right now, but yes, exactly. All right, honey, no problem. Yes, I'm very like spiritual, like, but before I got into spirituality, like, my mom is a practitioner and everything. I love you, Miss Lotus. My mom is a practitioner and everything, but I was scared of the stuff because she like never explained. So like with my kids, I explain spiritual stuff so they don't be like, oh my god, my mom's like with Satan or something. And bye, Miss Lotus Wisdom. Have a great day, my love. Um, Yes. And the reason why they do that is because that's Zulala, that's part of colonization. You have to understand that the culture that's in power is always trying to cater our stuff to the dominating culture. And even us as brown people, sometimes because of colonization, we're going to use the same language as them because that's the way it is. Like, I can, for a fact, remember growing up as a West Indian person, as a Caribbean person, right? So, Puerto Rican descent and Haitian descent. And the food that I would eat, and I speak, more, I am not. Um, I am not a native English speaker, believe it or not. Okay, I came here at 5 years old and I spoke Spanish. I could not speak English, and I was very ashamed when was learning to speak English as a second language. The accent I would have when I was younger, it made me embarrassed. I got picked on a lot because in America you have to speak English a certain way. They see people that have accents or English as second language as less intellectual, and sometimes as brown people, as oppressed people, we can do that to each other. Colorism is another one. You have colorism within brown and black communities. That's all effects of colonization. And sometimes people feel like they have to use certain terms of the colonizer in order to fit in. A lot of people try to whitewash African spirituality, make it, oh, we only do love and light, and they don't talk about the darker aspects. They don't talk about the animal sacrifices. They don't talk about that because they want to fit into this cute little thing because of the dominating culture, unfortunately. So that's a consequence of that. It is what it is. That's why history is important. It's important to know the history. Yeah, let them try to come for the lower. That's what I mean. Let them try to come for the lower. Let them try to come for the lower. The Loas are hot though. Like I notice Odishas are like they do this job, but some of them are slow working, right? So a lot of people are very afraid of voodoo because Loa energy is so hot, right? It's more of an ancestral energy, and a lot of them are just hot. And there's a joke that my godmother used to make. She goes, people that practice Santeria and Ifa, they always divine before they do their work. And a lot of people who practice voodoo, that y'all just do voodoo, and then it's like your spirits are just going against everybody. It's like y'all spirits are too hot. And I'm like, that's true, that's true. Yes, it's similar to like in Irish culture, they work with the Fae. So Faes, nobody ever says, "Oh my God, I work with the Fae. They're gods." You say Faes are spirits of nature. So Loas and Orishas, they're spirits of nature. You have Oshun, she rules over sweet waters. You have Yemaya, who rules over certain parts of the ocean. La Seren rules over certain parts of the ocean. You have Ogun, who rules over metal, train tracks, things like that. So like they all have their little, if you actually go to like the islands, they don't even have statues like we do like that. Like I like the statues, but I also have like what they are, like their true forms when I've received them in my ceremonies and stuff. And some of them are rocks, like they're different things. There's curios and things in the urns that you get, right? And if you go to the islands, that's what they have. They don't have those like fancy smancy. That's more of like because we like all the pretty things in the Western culture. So does that make sense? Yes, a lot of that's why I was leery. I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's this really great deck that has like African deities, like female deities, but she uses the word god and goddesses too. And like, I love the deck, but I'm like, I have to make a disclaimer. Like, I don't agree with all the information she's giving out, but I'm still going to support a black woman who is making black representation because it's important. I don't have to agree 100% with people. I could still support you because I'm not like that. I don't like that. So I'm not the gatekeeper here. But I wanted to make that disclaimer because I don't want to confuse my viewers and be like, but she said they're not god and goddesses, but she bought this goddess desk, this goddess deck because I like the pictures. I feel like representation is important. We should all be able to see ourselves in God and divinity and spirit. We should all see that. That's why Danto is important to me. Danto is a dark skinned black woman, and I'm not a dark skinned black woman, but my mother's a dark skinned black woman. I've seen it like through outside of her, how society treats her. How, I have certain privileges that my mother does not have. I can wear my hair like this and still get complimented. My mom used to wear her hair natural to work and get demonized for it because she has a whole different hair texture than me. She has 4C hair. So, that's why I love Danto because Danto reminds me of my mother and all the women in my family that go through struggles that I will never understand. Yes, I'm a brown person, but there's different featureism, colorism, texturism within even the brown and black community. So having dark skin, black representation, medium complexion. Oshun in the diaspora, not in Africa, in the diaspora, she represents mixed race or lighter skinned black women. So it's important to have all those types of representation. Because blackness comes and brownness comes in all different shades and colors, and it's a beautiful rainbow. So I feel like it's that representations are important. No, I have not worked with it a lot. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, I haven't. I haven't found a way to work with it because the guidebook doesn't really give me anything. So I'm like, I was excited about it, but then I'm like, but how am I going to use it now? Like, I don't know. But I feel like you could still have it for like supporting, and I'll figure a way to use it. But no, I'm not gonna lie, Paisley. I haven't really used it. I haven't used it for clients or nothing. When I do like spirit court investigative reading, when I do spirit court investigative readings, I use like when you guys are like, oh my goodness, that's so accurate. Those are my spirits. I did ancestry or whatever. And da 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 da. I'm gonna show you the deck that don't laugh at me. Please do not laugh at me. Okay. So the deck that I use for your spirit court investigative reading is this one. You know. Yes, Con Wolf. My mother is the root. I don't know why they blocked that comment. That was weird, but okay. And so this is how I know what your spirits are. Like these are all This is your spirit core to get investigative reading. Like this is what we're looking at. Some of them are illustrated because you have the major arcana. But yeah, I'm reading you with pips. And when I do any type of like spirit guide messages, channeling and stuff, this is the deck that I use. So and it speaks to my soul. So yeah, if I get a deck that has like deities in it, like I can't do that kind of reading. Like it just doesn't. I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. So this is what I use. So I haven't found like a reading to use that oracle deck, but I'll find something and I'll share with you if I find a way to work with the deck and give you kind of ideas about it in a video or something. But yeah, so I feel bad because I was like all excited about it, like oh my goodness, and then I haven't even. I think I used it a couple of times for like a one card pull or whatever, and journaled with it, and then kind of like forgot about it because I don't. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really read for myself. I read for people on a full time basis. I may read for myself once a month. I might do like a month checkup. I only do readings like predictive for myself, like okay, so what is my business looking like? What do I need to work on financially? What do I need to know about my kids? What my kids are doing? What I need to know about them? Are they getting themselves in trouble? Like, I do those types of readings. Yes, I do be snooping into my kids' lives. I need to know what's going on, and things like that. But I don't do like how like some YouTubers do like high vibrational readings and shadow work. I don't do those readings. Don't resonate with me. Like I don't read for myself a lot. I read for others. And I do kind of the same types of readings for myself that I do for other people, which I just want to know what's going to happen. I like predictive readings. I want to know the future, what's going to happen. When I was in my spiritual slump, I did a reading like, how can I get myself out of the spiritual slump? So, and usually I'll use like my conjure cards. I love those. That's a good one. The conjure cards, it's a good deck. Um, and my playing cards, or I'll use a Right Away Smith or any one of my personal decks that I showed you guys on my top 10, like any of those decks I'll use to read myself, and then I'll do that. But I'll only read for myself as needed, to be honest. I'm not like actively journaling all the time. I've tried doing it, just doesn't do anything for me, to be honest. You're welcome about talking about colorism. I don't mind speaking on it because it is a real thing. It is a real thing, and I have to acknowledge that it's a thing. So there's even like colorism with my oldest daughter and myself. She's lighter than me, and we get treated differently too. So it is what it is. My youngest daughter, she's racially ambiguous. And I notice how she gets treated different. So I taught her from a young age about colorism, because I don't ever want her to fall into that. And I want her to make space for other people, because I've already seen colorism within the little girls in her group, so with the boys in school and everything, I'm like, that's horrible. So exactly. I go through phases like that too. It's like, okay, I don't really want to know. I only want to know my future, like if I'm going through something. Um, for instance, let me see. I'll be asking the spirits, like, is there anything you want me to do with my spiritual business? Like, is there anything that the clients need? Do I need to add new services? What kind of classes should I give? Like, I literally do divination for that. I'm not gonna lie. Um, if I feel like somebody's hexing me, I'll pull my cards out. I'll ask the spirits to give me a dream. I'll do my rituals as required. But and because to be honest, I choose to be single. I do not want to be in any type of romantic relationship. Have not been in a romantic relationship for a long time. Um, I dated somebody briefly, but like I realized that I like being single, to be honest. I don't see myself getting married. I don't see myself sharing a household. I'm like more into my spirituality, my subscribers, my family, my friends, that kind of thing. Like if I ever get into a romantic relationship, I want to live separately. Like I want them to have their own life. I have my own life. We come together for the, physicalities, go on dates, that kind of thing, conversate on the phone. Like I always want to date you, but I don't want to marry you. I always want to date you, but I don't want it to be intense. Like I don't want to lose myself in another person. Like I think we're all different. And for me, I realize I'm not into the traditional romantic relationship thing. So I used to read a lot on that when I was like trying to get back with my ex, and I would do like predictive readings about that. But like I'm not into that right now in my life, so I don't need to do that. You know. Hey, Divine Brandy, how you doing? Well, the video first started off as like trying to explain the memberships, and then I just started talking because I'm gonna be getting ready in a little bit to go to a doctor's appointment at 1 o'clock, and I just ended up staying on live stream because I ended my reading early today, and so I don't know. I just there's nobody in my house. Like my kids are at school. I don't know. Like I'm always working at this time, and then my oldest is working, so I'm like literally home alone, and I'm like I'm so lonely. So I just kind of stood on live stream because I'm lonely. I'm not even gonna lie. Yes, Rose. Yes. I literally like I do love readings and I love doing love spells and getting people back together and things like that. But for myself personally, I realized I'm kind of a selfish person if I'm going to be honest. I don't want to do the work that it takes to be in a relationship. I don't want to give up anything. I don't want to have you in my house. I don't want to share my bed with you. I don't want you around my kids. Like for me, I just want somebody I could date. When I need to be intimate with you, we be intimate. We do all the cute stuff. You know, we might go on a little vacation together, but I don't want you in my house. I don't want to marry you. I did all that already. Like I was married for 18 years and I realized it's just not for me. Like I don't like it. But everybody's different. I don't like it. I don't like cohabitating with my partner. Like I don't want you in my house. Like I don't want you in my altars. I don't want you in my spirit room. I don't want you around my children. I like my own closet. Like I just like it. I'm so glad that the conversation has helped you a lot. Hi, Black Goddess. How are you? I'm glad. I'm glad. Yes. Yes, Anna. I know my truth. I know my truth. I know my truth. And I'm going to be honest, I'm a greedy lover. I'm a greedy lover. I'm a greedy lover. I'm a greedy lover. I am a greedy lover. Okay. I am a greedy lover. Exactly. That's why I could read people at any type of relationship. Like I'm queer myself, so I read a lot of people from the LGBTQIA plus community. I've been in marriages, so I've been in the monogamous relationship situation. Now I'm gonna be honest, not into it. Um, and it's hard to find a person who's comfortable with somebody who likes everybody at all genders because I love people in general. I'm attracted to a human person. Okay, male, female, non-binary, I don't care. Like I like people. And sometimes I like to date more than one person too. That's me. That's me. And not everybody's into that. So it's you have to know yourself and what you're looking for, if that makes sense. Exactly. Oh, thank you so much, my fair yoga. Love you, honey. Thank you so much for being a member. Exactly. That's another thing. Like you want to decorate on your own. Exactly. Exactly. And also spirituality. Like I'll tell people that are interested in me, like, oh, I'm into voodoo. And all of a sudden, like the conversation gets cold. It's like, but we're into voodoo. Why did you leave? So and then if I date men, they know that I'm attracted to women. Like I'm gonna be honest, women are my preference. Okay. I love men, I have men, I love men, I could be with men. If I'm with a man, I have to have a girlfriend. If I'm with a woman, I could just be with that woman. I'm just being honest with you. And there's a lot of men that don't like that. Like, what do you mean you have to have a girlfriend? Because I need to have a girlfriend. So that's just me. I have to be myself. So a lot of men are is like a lot of men in my life, anyways. I'm very insecure about that. So they'd be like, "Is that really your girlfriend, or is that your girlfriend?" Like, no, it's my friend, people. So, yeah, I am who I am. I can't change that. Yes, and also the decoration stuff, the closet stuff. I want to be up late. Like my husband couldn't go to sleep unless I went to sleep with him. He's like, I can't go to sleep, babe. You're not in the bed right now, and I'm like, ill. Like I don't have a bedtime, so I don't miss that in a relationship. Okay, and then my youngest daughter, like sometimes she goes in the bed with me. You're not supposed to have your kids sleep with you, whatever. So till she has like night terrors or she has a nightmare, whatever, she'll go. If I had a partner, like if there's somebody they're not gonna want my child in the bed with them. So I also feel like it gives me that like a time with my children, you know, and things like that. I get along very well with my two exes that I have children with, and a lot of people don't like that. I don't want to get back with them. I'm not attracted to them in any kind of way, but I can co-parent with them without the drama. And so when you introduce new people, they may feel insecure because they've had those issues with other women. I've actually had their girlfriends over for lunch and dinner, became best friends with them because I don't want to be with them. So I can be friends with the people you're dating. So, and things like that. And you'll have like a new partner that doesn't like that you do that. So, exactly. Exactly. Like there's people that don't like, what do you mean you get along with your ex? Because I have children with them. I grew up in a very dysfunctional with my dad and my mom divorcing and being dramatic about it. And it really messed me up as a child. I always told people that my two ex-husbands, if we ever get divorced, know that I just care about you parenting your child. I'm not going to take you to court for child support. I want this all to come from you because at the end of the day, when I decided to have kids, I was willing to do it by myself. You're just like a little added thing. So if you want to be part of your children's life, then be part of your children's life. I'm not going to force you to do it, but I'm also not going to hinder you from doing it. I don't talk bad about my exes to my kids. I don't have none of that drama. Like I don't have none of that drama. Exactly. Yeah, but a lot of people be like, "Oh, because you want to be with them, because you're in love with them." Dude, now I'm not gonna lie, my exes be trying to get back with me, even when they date other people. I'm like, "Ain't nobody trying to be with you. We good, we good, son." But I don't look at them in that way. Like we're just like family. Like I've gone on vacations with my exes, with the kids. We have pictures on Facebook. People are like, "What is going on here?" But I'm like, I don't want to be with them. It's just we're still a family, you know. We have birthday parties together. With one of my exes, like we do every other holiday in their home, like that kind of thing. One of my other exes lives really far away, so he when he comes and let's say he's dating somebody, I'll call the girl like, hey, he's at my house, he's at my couch. You could talk to your man whenever you want. Like, ain't nothing going on or popping up in here. Just letting you know, girl, we're good here. And I let them stay at my house to save money on hotels and with having that interaction and stuff. Now I ain't gonna tell the female that he tried to get with me when he came over because that she don't need to know that, but I don't want to be with him, so we good. But yeah, exactly, exactly, Brandy. Because it's about the kids. Like kids don't ask to be here. Kids do not ask to be here, so it is our job to make it a safe space. Yep. I don't know. I have like my nose is bothering me. Ever since I got COVID, like my allergies are more like intensified, if that makes sense. I don't know if I got the kind that has like because I noticed like I get more allergies now. My eyes be bothering me more. I don't know if that's from the new Omicron thing or whatever, but it's getting on my damn nerves. I'm having to take more allergy pills in the winter. I usually get allergies in the spring and summer, not in the winter. So it's a little off right now. That's a little weird. Oh, Divinely Brandy. FYI, if you didn't know, I posted two videos for members. One is a book review. The other one is a reading, a video reading, like a spiritual reading. And I posted a daily card pull on the community page. So I've already started posting stuff on the membership, just to let you know. Yes, Sudafed is your friend. Yes. I don't like the drowsy allergy medications. Not cute. Not going to have it. Not cute. Not going to have it. Sudafed is my friend. I love that. All right, guys, I'm gonna let you go. I think that I'm going to read. Yeah, I got lonely. I'm sorry. I got lonely. Yeah, so the membership stuff, it's gonna be posted on the community page. So, like for members, it'll say like members only, so only members can see it. So if you keep up with the community page, when I post things, I'll put it there so you guys can keep track of it. But yeah, I did my first book review. I'm also going to be going through the tarot. Like, there's going to be a lot of little series coming up on there. So stay tuned for that. You have a wonderful day too. I think I'm going to make a really quick video because I'm already dressed for my doctor's appointment and explain the memberships because, like, this video is a whole hour. So I was planning to be on here for 5 minutes, but then I found all my peoples on here. I was like, oh, my peoples is here. So I got excited. I don't know. I got too excited. But love and light and blessings. Thank you for joining me for like this little impromptu live stream. I love doing live, so I just don't get to do them a lot. And like I said, I usually work from 9 o'clock in the morning to 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for readings. But because I have a doctor's appointment today, I ended it early, and then I got lonely because there's nobody in the house. I'm not used to like not working and not having nobody in the house. I got kind of lonely. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I'm gonna stay on live stream. There's people to talk to here. You're welcome. You're welcome. Bye, guys.